my girlfriend stumbled upon longboarding videos of basically was a dancing video on a longboard, and she persuaded me to start longboarding again.
Aizat and Achak actually bullied me and bring me to a crazy spot. They just go down without knowing how to stop, so how to brake.
So I got a board, and it was some cheap board, like something you would compare Toys R Us deck to a real deck.
But as time goes by, you longboard with them, you meet up some new friends, they introduce you to some other kind of playing. Then you get much more, I can't say much more serious about it, much more passionate about it.
And that was it. Now I'm trying to join races, not in Singapore.
The thrill riding on longboard is like exactly, the feeling is exactly like the same. Maybe like F1, maybe like riding with Rossi or Pedrosa. The feeling is like going fast. I just can't explain the feeling. Speedboarding.
I guess longboard is a combination of surfing and skateboarding. Like take a skateboard deck, put a truck and a wheel of it, and feeling of the surfing of it. But longboarding has its way of riding it, the feeling of its own style. Yeah, the style.
Basically, longboarding is like a surf emulator. Like you try to do surf stunts on a longboard.
Actually, the difference between longboard and skateboard is longboard is much more on. Probably now they are getting more speed, sliding, everything. But while skateboard is more on tricks, tricks, balancing, grinding, everything. But in a way, we still have the same fundamental of balancing everything.
Back then in 2004 or 2005, those longboarders, they skate like it was a very underground scene, very indie. They didn't want anybody to join them. It was kind of elitist. So if you wanted to ride a longboard or ride with them, you gotta know some of them.
Longboarding really took off with YouTube videos around the start of 2010. That was when a lot of these longboarding videos started going viral, and it made the sport look really fun. A lot of guys see it from YouTube, but mostly I would say all the new customers are from guys who get introduced to the sport by their friends. Because longboarding is quite a social sport. It's not really fun to do it on your own. It's more fun to get a group of guys and have a session.
Hi, my name is Ramzi, and I represent Singapore Speed Movement. The role of Singapore Speed Movement is to promote longboarding into a wider scale, and also to teach, to educate the public on how the sport is done. Singapore Speed Movement actually started off as a Facebook page, and right now we have over 400 members, and SSM now organize our own race.
The event that we did wasn't really a head-to-head downhill race. It was a time attack. So people would go one at a time, and we set up the race course. We did the timers, start and finish, and that event was really successful. longboarding doesn't have a very good image yet. This is because skateboarding has a very negative image.
We all started off like the history of skateboarding in Singapore, where back in the early 80s, everybody considered skateboarders as a nuisance.
The two sports are very similar, and a lot of people don't know the difference between them. So when someone sees a longboarder going down the road, their first reaction would be to honk at them. Like if you're driving your car and you see a longboarder, a lot of these guys will just try and get the longboarders off the road.
They think it's just another form of skateboard, and they just assume that we can ride along with traditional skateboarders right at the skate park that they have built. And once we had the event, and when they knew about the event, what we were doing to the park, and they immediately dismissed us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, you can't skate here. But I think the biggest challenge is to change that mindset. Again, like to get the general public to realize that longboarding is not that different from bicycling, and people ride on the roads all the time.
The main problem is, the space, everything. So I mean, for skateboarding, you can have a skate park, everything, and dedicate to skateboard. But for longboarding, sometimes you need like some big road or some slope to carve, or going down, speed, everything.
We don't have a safe hills to play, and people they would consider us like road nuisance. We're gonna endanger traffic and ourselves.
And we've been stopped by the police as well, telling us it's illegal, you can't skate here.
Me and a couple of friends have made up with MPs, skate shop sponsors and all that to have a legit event right here in Singapore.
They've actually spoken to the Sports Council and National Parks Board to get the sport approved for future races.
We have approached Sentosa Luge directly and been asking them whether we can rent out the tracks, but the outcome is not really good. It's not a positive outcome.
Singaporean and the public, they don't really understand longboarding.
We have to work ourselves hard to prove to the society or to the public that longboarding is a form of sport.
They don't know how we stop, they don't know how we ride. And actually, compared to the cyclists, we have complete safety gears because
everyone knows how to ride a bike, everyone knows how to control it. But when they see a longboard, they think, oh wow, how does that guy even stop, you know? So when we do get stopped by cars or the police,
they will just advise us, but most of them are just curious. They will just like look at us, and but the most dangerous are those taxi drivers because they really don't give a damn about us.
well, what I hope to see in the future is
They will wear the leather suit with a Singapore flag.
a dedicated gravity track built for us,
No car day.
SSM would grow more.
as common as a bicycle in every household.
We were featured recently on the newspaper, and the newspaper has helped us explain how the sport works and the safety aspect of the sport. So right after people read that, especially like some of my personal friends, their parents who oppose of their sons and daughters to skate, and after reading that article, and they understand more, and they even supported the event. Like we have one of the girl's parents coming along, and they see what is happening. So she was like, okay, this is what you do. Okay, I'm glad that you are well organized and you have your safety gears on.
Well, what I hope to see in the future is for the sport to be recognized as nothing different from bicycling.
My hopes would be that eventually the government give us a space for us to ride a
Bigger
longboard.
track.
Probably a bigger track, probably something like the luge.
It would be really great if we could have a dedicated gravity track built for us.
Probably the best hope is to have a no car day where it's just green. People can come to a spot like let's say Mount Faber and just have a green day where there's no cars and cyclists can come and cycle and we can come and ski together like other sports. Probably downhill, BMX, something like that. So we can just more integration of all the eco-friendly sports.
I would wish SSM would grow more with more members. The progress is going good. We currently have a large jump of numbers for members, and we have people who personally message us and say they want to get into the sport. We have been seeing younger generations, kids, and even guys in their 40s joining us.
If Singapore have some good longboard rider, that's
Represent
maybe
Singapore,
for speedboarding, might probably someday you can see they will wear the leather suit with a Singapore flag on the leather suit and they are represent Singapore and side by side with some our neighbouring country like Malaysia.
Currently now only one rider with Singapore flag on their leather.
Yeah, we don't know who's that. He's Adi. Hopefully someday.
Hopefully he can represent.
If Malaysia can do it, why not us?